Good morning, boys and girls. Today we are going to begin writing session 15, Don't Spill the Beans, giving sneak peek summaries. Last week, I was talking to my friends, and we were all talking about the book Clark the Shark. And I told them I never read that book before. So this is what they told me. They said, I really think you should read the story Clark the Shark. Clark the Shark is about a shark, Clark, who loves school so much, maybe a little bit too much. He always got in trouble for going above and beyond. He was just too passionate about everything he did. His teacher told him, What's the rule? Stay cool. Clark realized that this rhymed. He used this rhyme to help him remember to play it cool, and it worked. There was even a new kid at school, and he helped the new kid learn the rule too. The book Clark the Shark was so funny. It made me laugh. The book also had awesome, colorful pictures. The pictures really made me smile. Finally, Clark the Shark taught me a great lesson, which will help me be a better student. This is why I think you should read the story Clark the Shark. Now, after they told me all of this, I did not want to read this book, Clark the Shark. I knew everything that was going to happen. They told me the whole entire story. So I figured, why would I even want to read it then if I know exactly what's going to happen? So today I want to teach you that when writers are writing a book review, you can add a sneak peek to tell the reader what the book is going to be about. You can tell them some information, but don't tell them the whole story. I'm going to teach you the 3 steps to write your sneak peek book review. The first thing you will do is introduce the characters or topic. Once you do that, you will explain the situation in the story or share an interesting fact from the story. And then you are going to ask a question to make the reader wonder. So, how does this look? Let's try together. How can we write our book reviews by giving our readers a sneak peek? Well, like I said, the first thing we're going to do is introduce the character or the topic of the book. The character of the book was Clark. So, Clark the Shark is about a shark named Clark. I just introduced my character. I don't think I've told too much yet. I'd better add something interesting, something to make my readers curious and want to read. So I'm going to explain the situation in the book. Our second step is to explain the situation or share an interesting fact. So before I named my character, Clark the Shark is about a shark named Clark. And now I'm going to add Clark loves school, but there's a big problem. Clark gets in trouble a lot at school. I know that one way to leave readers feeling curious is to ask a question that makes them wonder. But we have to remember not to answer it. So I can include a question so they will have to read to find out the answer. And that is exactly what I did. I said, Clark loves school, but there's a big problem. Clark gets in trouble a lot at school. So I shared an interesting fact from the book and I explained the situation, but I did not tell them how the problem gets solved. Our third step is to ask a question. So remember, my red is me introducing the character. Clark the Shark is about a shark named Clark. My green writing is explaining a situation or a topic, which was Clark loves school, but there's a big problem. Clark gets in trouble a lot at school. And now my blue writing will be me asking a question. Why does Clark get in a lot of trouble at school? Will he learn how to control his behavior so he can stop getting in trouble? You'll have to read the book to find out. So then, once you do those 3 steps, as I did here, we will put them all together. Did you notice how I made sure not to give away the whole book? I did not tell the ending since I knew that would not make my reader want to read it. Instead, I gave a sneak peek. And like you can see, I wrote my sneak peek by introducing the characters. Right up here in the red, Clark the Shark is about a shark named Clark. I also gave my sneak peek by explaining the situation in the story. Clark loves school, but there's a big problem. Clark gets in trouble a lot at school. And then I asked a question to make the reader wonder. Why does Clark get in a lot of trouble at school? Will he learn how to control his behavior so he stops getting in trouble? You'll have to read the book to find out. So these are the 3 steps right here that you're going to use to give your sneak peek in your writing. Make sure to give all 3. So for today's activity, we will be reviewing the story Tumbleweed Stew. We're reading it this week. We've read it today. So this is what we're going to do a writing on. Remember, we only are using this book, Tumbleweed Stew, okay? Today we will write a book review about the read aloud Tumbleweed Stew. Do not forget when writing your introduction to give your readers a sneak peek about what Tumbleweed Stew is about. But be careful. Do not tell your readers everything that happens in Tumbleweed Stew. Remember, we just want to give a sneak peek. If you are having trouble getting started writing your book review today, just follow these steps. So our step 1, make sure you're going to write your catchy introduction about the book Tumbleweed Stew. Your second step, you're going to give your readers a sneak peek on Tumbleweed Stew. You're going to use all 3 steps that we used today. Introduce the characters, explain the situation, and then asking a question. After you do that, your step 3, that's where you're going to state your opinion about Tumbleweed Stew. Do you like the book or do you not like the book? You're going to give me 3 reasons, okay? So state 3 reasons why you like the book Tumbleweed Stew or why you do not like the book Tumbleweed Stew. And once you do that, your step 5, state your conclusion and do not forget to rate the book. So you can do that by saying, I give it however many stars you want. I give it blank stars. I give it 1 star. I give it 5 stars. Once you are done, upload your writing onto Class Dojo so the teachers can check it. Happy learning.